And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Farmers taking on the Vikings. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And that's way high. And we're underway. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Now here is Mickey Mantle. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, one down. Now, Mark McGwire.
First baseman, number 25, Mark McGwire.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Chipper fires to first. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a big swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what,
No ball,
he's
2
embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Jose Altuve now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Griffey on his horse. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Andy Cooper.
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a 2-seam fastball that has run, and pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed. That one's in there, and it's 2-1. And downstairs. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now a check swing grounder. Got him on the off-balance throw. One gone, bottom half of the first. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Juan Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. This one in the air, center field. Mantle makes the play. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Up the middle, Muncy throws to first, and they get the out on Jones. And that will end the inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Arrieta back to work. He was late there, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Got him swinging. And here is Sosa to the plate. And that one fouled off. Arrieta, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. One out, bases empty.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Junior makes the grab, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Just missed. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Junior will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. Harper leads off second with nobody out. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball,
no
1 strike.
outs. Runner on second. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. And now Cameron Meisner. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball right side. Muncy. Throw to first in time. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. And that's in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Harper makes the grab, one away. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Will Smith.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Smith, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
That one hammered left field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mantle batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Foul ball. Goes down looking. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Marte in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And there's a base hit to right field. Relay to third, in there safely.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So digging in, Chipper Jones. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. And they get the out on Jones. That's the third out. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left side. Soto hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Muncy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Bryce Harper. In the air, left field, down the line. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings through that one above the zone.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt, blocked.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the runner holds. just outside. And that is ball one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Cooper delivers. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
A little bit
That's
low.
ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Junior into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Meisner swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
He's got it. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Hey.
One down, base is empty. Fly ball center field. Griffey gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one's in there, 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Meisner puts it away, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Inside, just missed. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Hit weakly on the ground. Muncy. Good feed. That's one. Can't hang on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He's grounded out a couple of times. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa towards the line. Got it. Nice grab. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Top 6. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that is out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one back. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-3. So up next, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Out to center. Junior hauls it in, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Mark McGuire. 0 for 2 in this one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot, but when you think about it, they are involved.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Aye. 0-1.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Strikes him out with 101. And welcome back to the ballpark. So Harper stands in.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Just missed. Check swing, and he held up.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Just off the inside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper is gone, one down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
0-1.
And a foul ball. On the ground right side, Muncy tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Gibson stepping in now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Out towards right center field. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect.
Cooper to first. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.